Hey there, my name is Christian Jackson, and I'm in recovery from people pleasing, perfectionism, anxiety, a tad of depression, and I am the daddy issues therapist. Now, you may be wondering why I'm telling you all my business, but all these things and more qualify me to support women in recovery from relationship trauma like myself, and you, because of things like abandonment and rejection issues and doubt and shame and fear. You may be finding yourself sacrificing your needs to stay in certain friendships, dating relationships, employment, and to even have your kids like you. You probably don't trust yourself and you feel sad and depressed for at least 2 weeks at a time. And the gag is you may experience sadness and depression and anxiety so regularly that it's just in your DNA. It seems normal. And just think about how much you may doubt yourself at every move you make because you may just be questioning everything. If this is a normal part of your life, then you likely have been just operating out of a certain trauma response. And that's what I have been telling you guys. And if you're new to my content, I am happy to share with you what daddy issues and mommy issues may look like, something I'm calling the parent trap, right? Our experiences come from our village and where we actually learn our values from. All these things shape the way that we show up in our relationships, and that is where you may be anxiously seeking love, validation, or just connection with other people. So I'm about to show you how to move from being anxiously in love and being more secure and confident in your relationships. And those are really relationships of all kinds. So let's just use dating as an example. Most people focus on repeating the same cycle, right? Of meeting someone at the club or at a bar or whatever, going home with them, not hearing from them again, rereading text to see if you did something wrong, and then going to find another fish in the same club. And this is how we date the same people with a different face. We enter the same friendships, right, with different people. We can't really make things work, and somehow everybody's attacking us at the job. Now, you, going back to our dating example, or someone you know may be falling for the hey, bighead text, right? And then taking the breadcrumbs you get instead of setting a standard for higher and really just sticking to it. Now, let me wrap this up because I want you to keep reading down this page, okay? If you continue in that same dating cycle, just given the example that I give, you end up making choices that don't reflect who you really are. In fact, you may not even really know who you are because you're what we call a dating chameleon, okay? You mighty morph into whatever your new partner needs. You mighty morph into whatever your new supervisor says because you don't have a standard or a value or something to really stand for. Now, speaking of just kind of knowing what this looks like, being anxiously in love or anxiously seeking a connection, you might also feel your stomach dropping at certain names when they pop up on the screen, or you're dealing with headaches because your mind is racing all the time. You're not sleeping well, and then you're probably not eating, and just all this biological, just kind of symptoms that come from being anxious. Very real thing, and they're triggered by stuff that we don't even really realize. So here's what I got for you. 5 things. You have to focus on 5 things. And I cover them in the grace method. If you want to move from being anxiously seeking relationships to being more secure and confident in the relationships you have, and frankly, that of the relationship with yourself. You need the grace method where you get to know your symptoms, rescript your negative messages, address your self-care needs, connect with people that make sense, and then enforce those proper boundaries that you can move forward and get the respect and love that you deserve. Attract that circle that you know will support you in all of your endeavors. I'm excited to be the one to show you how to do that. Okay, so here on this webpage or wherever you are seeing this video, get to know the grace method. Come join the community so that we can work together to work on attracting the love and the relationships that you deserve. I've been Christian Jackson. I'm in the walk with you, and I hope that you engage in the community.